Hello, and welcome to Basic Spanish for OT, PT, and SLP. My name is Juanita, and I will be your host. I am an occupational therapy assistant as well as the author of this book, Basic Spanish for OT, PT, and SLP clinicians in the acute hospital setting. This book, as well as the ebook, can be purchased on Amazon.com. If you have been following along with the video, with the series of videos, today we will be on page 51 of this book, where we are continuing with this is part two of El Cuerpo, which is the body. If you haven't been following along, I would suggest that you actually, if you can go to Amazon.com and just go ahead and purchase a copy of the book, that way it'll make you a little bit more familiar with why I am doing this, the words in the order that I'm doing it in. It'll just make life a lot easier for you to follow along. But if you don't have the book, you can still listen to the videos and they would be helpful. But having the book will help you with reading and spelling of words. The second thing I'd like to ask for you to do is hit like if you like these series of videos. Hit subscribe if you want to get information or notification when the other videos come out, as well as tell a friend if you know any bedside clinicians. Even though this is designed for the therapy clinician, if you know nurses or CNAs that are interested in maybe learning a few words that could be helpful, this channel may be helpful for them. So thank you for that. All right, as I always said, vamos a empezar. We want to just go ahead and get started. So on the first word on page 51, we are looking at the word eyelash. Eyelash. And that is la pestaña. La pestaña. La pestaña. The second word is face. La cara. La cara. La cara. The next word is finger. El dedo. El dedo. El dedo. Foot. El pie. El pie. El pie. Forearm. El antebrazo. El antebrazo. El antebrazo. Gallbladder. La vesícula biliar. La vesícula biliar. La vesícula biliar. Hair. El pelo. El pelo, I should say, not el pelo. El pelo. El pelo. Hand. La mano. La mano. La mano. Head. La cabeza. La cabeza. La cabeza. Heart. El corazón. El corazón. El corazón. Heel. El talón. El talón. El talón. Hip. La cadera. La cadera. La cadera. Intestine. El intestine. El intestine. El intestine. Joint. La articulación. La articulación. La articulación. Kidney. El riñón. El riñón. El riñón. Knee. La rodilla, la rodilla, la rodilla. Leg, la pierna, la pierna, la pierna. Ligament, el ligamento, el ligamento, el ligamento. Liver, el hígado, el hígado, el hígado. Lung, el pulmón, el pulmón, el pulmón. Mouth, la boca, la boca, la boca. Muscle, el músculo, el músculo, el músculo. Neck, el cuello, el cuello, el cuello. And the last one, nerve, el nervio, el nervio, el nervio. Okay, so that again is page 51 of Basic Spanish of the book, Basic Spanish for OT, PT, and SLP clinicians in the acute hospital setting. A copy of this book can be purchased on Amazon.com, or if you want to, you can just follow along on this series of videos, but the book will make it much easier. I guess if you haven't seen the first video, I will say this now. When we did this, this was done using the singular form. Remember, el is for the masculine nouns, la is for the feminine ones. So again, it's very important that you learn the names of things, but you need to know the gender that is assigned to it. And once you find the gender, think of it. Let's use la pestaña, which is eyelash. Okay? So la pestaña is eyelash, but if you were talking about eyelashes, it would be las pestañas, las pestañas, las pestañas. Okay? And let's find a finger. Finger, one finger is el dedo. But if you were talking about more than one finger, it would be los dedos, los dedos, los dedos. And again, I say this continuously on each video, the book wasn't finished because the intention was for you to finish the book. So I would, once you learn the singular form, you get that memorized, I would then go back and say, well, how would I say this if I was trying to do the plural? Because for many of these things, sometimes we just usually say it in the plural. So for instance, let's look at lungs. Lung is el pulmón, but we don't really talk about a lung. Usually when we talk about it in plural. So it would be los pulmones. So I think you kind of got the idea. As I said, I want to keep the videos less than 10 minutes, which we're at the 9-minute, 15-second mark. So again, thank you for watching. Tell other people about it, and I will see you in the next video when we will finish el cuerpo, which is the body. We'll do the third of 3. Thank you. Gracias. Adios.